Alright, so as requested, here's a quick video on how to do a CCIP dive bomb attack on a target defended by SHORAD. So here we are, we're up at 32,000 feet, kind of standard cruising altitude, and there's a target range down here that we want to bomb. But we're going to pretend that it's got IR missile threats or IR SHORADs on it. So what we want to do is we want to start the dive here at 30,000, we want to finish the dive before we get below 10,000 feet. Because that's the max engagement altitude of most IR SHORADs. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do master arm on, and we're going to get into air to ground mode, and then we're going to select our SMS page and hit our air to ground key, whatever you have it bounded to, until we select the bomb we want, in this case the BD-33 training bombs. We're going to change the profile until we have the one that's in CCIP mode. Or whatever profile you have set up for CCIP. It's profile 2 by default. And then we're going to roll over onto our target. We're going to bring the throttles all the way out so we don't get going too fast here in the dive. And it's kind of important to note that you have to come in a little steep on these runs, otherwise the CCIP cursor is not going to be on your HUD. So I'm actually going to get a little bit farther over the target here before I roll inverted again. Alright, so now we're actually going to roll inverted on the target, throttles out again. And usually I just find the target visually, whatever it is I want to hit. And then we will hit the weapon release button. And we will pull out before we hit 10,000 feet. And it's very important, as you'll notice that I just did, is that I pulled too many G's on the pull out. I pulled 6 G's, and you heard a little bit of metal crunch in there. And you can't pull, you really can't pull more than 6 G's, so I'd stay away from that when you've got external stores on your plane. So just be careful you don't pull too hard on the way up. But very important that you don't get below 10,000 feet. If you only get one bomb drop off on the run, then you know it's better just circle around and try it again and then get shot down. And by default, the F-16 will actually warn you when you get below 10,000 feet. Unless you've accidentally gone to this allow page on the upfront controls and changed this MSL floor, it should default to 10,000 feet, and Betty will come over and say altitude in the cockpit if you ever get below 10,000 feet, and that's just her letting you know that you're in range of SHORADs. And with that, that's a quick little video on just the best way to do a CCIP bombing attack as requested. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll do my best to make another video or just answer them in comments. Thanks again.